This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will learn string constant in GW Basic programming language. In our previous video we learned about numeric constants, and there were three types. One is called the integer constant, the second one was called the single precision constant, and the third one was called the double precision numbers. Now today we will learn about the string constants. So we will first write down the definition of it. So it is defined as a string constant of alphanumeric characters enclosed in double quotation marks. The maximum length of string constant is 255 characters. For example, Lahore. So you can see that we have given that, like we type London and like 4900 numeric digits, and I love my mom. So you can see that all of these characters are enclosed in double quotation marks. So string constant of alphanumeric character. Alphanumeric means that it contains both alphabets and numeric. So here you can see that the London contains all the alphabet characters, and 4900 4900 contains only the numeric characters, and I love my mom contains the alphabets characters again. So that should be enclosed in the double quotation marks. The example have been given. And now the next topic we are going to learn today, dear viewers, is the basic commands. We have discussed earlier that there are two types of instructions can be given to the basic language, like commands and statements. So both are different. Commands are executed in direct mode, and the statements are executed in indirect mode. So today we are going to learn about the basic commands. So we will learn about basic commands, and here are some commonly used commands of basic language. First we will learn the auto command. And this command automatically generates line numbers in an increasing order each time the enter key is pressed. So whenever we press the enter key, this command, the auto command, generates line numbers in an increasing order. How? First we will learn the syntax. Okay, Weaver syntax means the grammatical rules which is used to write any programming language is called syntax. And the syntax of the auto command is that we will type auto, and we will type the line number, and we press a bracket, and we'll put a bracket over here, put a comma, and then we'll type the increment, then how much increment we need to add to the auto command. And the other syntax is we can type dot, and then we'll give a column bracket like this, and we'll type a comma, and then again a column bracket, and we'll type the increment. So this is the syntax of the auto command. And how it is used, we'll first write the interpretation, then we give some examples of it, that how it is used. So the interpretation is like, interpretation means the explanation. Auto is useful for typing a program because it relieves us typing line numbers again and again. So we don't need to type the line number, so it gives us this relief, so it relieves us typing line numbers again and again. It's very useful command. In the above syntax, so this is the syntax, we are discussing about them here in this line. In the above syntax, line number specifies the starting line number of the program, whereas increment specify the subsequent increment to the previous line number. The default for both values is 10. So 10 is the default value for line number, and the more explanation is the period, the dot symbol, and type like this. The period can be used as a replacement for line number to indicate the current line. If increment after the line number is omitted, the last increment specified in an auto command is assumed. So the default value for the value is 10. The period can be used as a replacement, like here in this case. Here we can type period, a dot symbol, for the line number. If you don't want to type the line number, then a period can also be used to indicate the current line. If increment after the line number is omitted, increment after the line number is omitted, the last increment specified in an auto command is assumed. The last line will be considered as the increment specified, if in case the increment is omitted or deleted. If like where here we can type if auto generates. So viewers, don't bother about that missing operator statement or syntax error or any kind of error or message. I already told you, because we are writing in the GW Basic Programming IDE integrated development environment, so we don't need to be bothered about that. So I'm just explaining all the topics right over here, so that you people are used to of this display and the layout of the GWC programming language. This is the direct mode, and we can even types our lectures over here. If auto generates a line number that is already being used, an asterisk appears after the number to warn that any input will replace the existing line. So if the auto command generates a line number that is already being used, like we are typing a same line number again and again, an asterisk appears after the number to warn that it's a warning sign. The asterisk sign, like this sign, is used to warn that an input will replace the existing line number. The existing line number will be replaced by the new line number. So an asterisk sign will be used to warn, to give the warning. Okay. However, pressing enter immediately after the asterisk saves the line and generates the next line number, auto is terminated by entering Control break or Control C. So it's very important to note, viewers, here in this line, auto is terminated by entering Control. If you press Control break or Control C, then auto can be terminated. GWC will then return to command level. So we are giving now the example so that you can have a complete clear understanding of the auto line number. Like if we type like this auto and we typed 100 and we'll press 20 is used for the 100 will be the beginning line number and the 20 will be used for as an increment. So it will it gives you multiple line numbers and giving you the increment of 20. So we can see that all the lines started, the starting line number was 100 and the 20 is being added to the every next line number, so we can have multiple line numbers just having the addition of 20 as an increment. So it actually generates line numbers 100, 120, 140 and so on. And now we're gonna type the simple auto syntax. So here you can see that it generates line numbers, right, start from the 10, which is a default line number, and the increment you can see have the increment is of 10, and adding 10 into 10 makes 20, 20 and then 10, 30. So it will go and so on and on. You will see. So we can have a multiple, and like if we want to do, like if we don't give the default line number and just press comma and 50, then as you can see that the first line number will always in GW basic programming language is 10, and then there will be an increment of 50, 60, and so 60 plus 50 makes 110, and 110 plus 50 makes 160, and then so on. You can see that the increment of 50 will be there. And one more example is if we just type auto, we type auto, then you can see that we can have increment generates line number starting from the current line number, that the last number generated from the previous auto command, and the previous auto command was 10. Like if for example if we type auto and then we will type like 100 comma 10, then you can see that we can have auto command like this. But if I type auto, then viewers, you can see that we can have always an increment of 10. The last line number generates the lines from the current line number, and the current line number was 160, and then there will be an increment of 10. So we can always use auto, and it always starts with from the line number 10. So that's all for today, and I hope that you have a clear understanding how to use an auto command. I give you multiple examples and explain through different various ways. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.